Hi, baby. Don't drink my water. You know how to do this?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2. Hey guys, it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizzle here on YouTube, and today my girlfriend
Madison
is joining me for the last installment of this month of FREEGAN. So for those of you guys who don't know, the month of January, Madison and I pledged to eat FREEGAN, aka eat food that came from a dumpster and not buy any groceries, and also refrain from eating out.
Hold on. It's so bright.
Don't look at the light, look right at the screen.
I am. I'm sorry. I need to not look like I'm bright.
But we did have some mistakes here and there and stuff like that, and we're gonna tell you about them. We're gonna tell you about our experience from what you haven't seen, and we're also gonna tell you our plan moving forward, and we're eating technically our first meal that we've bought after our month of eating FREEGAN. So I'm gonna let Madison take it away, and we're gonna talk about some of the struggles. Normally I show you guys clips from food that we've made and dumpster dives that we've done since the last time, but today it's gonna be more like what we're doing moving forward. So eating this food, and we also went grocery shopping. You'll see that in a little bit, but let's go ahead and start with some of the struggles that we've had, and I'll let you take it away, and you can eat. This is gonna be a mukbang for those of you who don't like people eating on camera. I'm sorry. Oh, and we'll tell you what we got real quick too. So I always get Singapore rice noodles, which is like a curry style rice noodles, and I get it with no eggs, and then I do like light oil and light salt, and it's tofu.
And then I got tofu pad thai, which is pretty simple. Has like some, what is this? It's like a root.
Those are bean sprouts.
Bean sprout. Has bean sprouts, carrots, and tofu of course, and some noodles. It's pretty tasty.
So why don't you tell them about some things that have gone wrong?
Ooh.
It's good?
Hot.
Oh, it's hot. Yeah, we ordered this from this little place on the corner. We were like, I wonder if that place is any good one day, and we tried it, and it's like the best Singapore rice noodles I've had.
It's so good. Okay, but some of the struggles that we've had is, first of all, we've been traveling a lot to see family, for competitions, for birthdays, all that good jazz. And you can't exactly go dumpster diving on the weekend to find food if you're out of town doing things with family.
Yeah, well, that's the first problem, is we didn't have our weekends to go dumpster diving. Like, yes, we go during the week, but to like scope out new places and find the things, like you guys have heard, it's hard to find rice and noodles. So to scope out places to find that stuff, we were never here on the weekends. I guess 3 out of the 4 weekends in January, we weren't home. So we didn't have that. And maybe it was just a bad month for us to choose, but that was really difficult. But the other part about traveling that made it difficult is eating food when you're out of town. So like, when I'm out of town at my cousin's house, am I gonna go, and also she lives in a very small town. We didn't even look at their dumpster at their one grocery store in their town to see if we could have done it. But yeah, that's another challenge, like traveling to family's house, how are we supposed to eat that way?
Yeah, total last month spent like $5 on groceries, just because we were finding a lot of produce, but not so much like pasta or anything else like that to make a complete meal.
Yeah, so that's how much we spent on groceries, but we did eat out a few times. The first time I told you guys about, when my parents came into town for my birthday, they took us out to eat, and we did do that. So, but it was still technically free, right? Because they paid for it, but that doesn't change the fact that creating the demand there is still a thing, and like not eating food instead that was meant to be waste. So it's not technically doing the purpose. If we were doing this for the purposes to save money, then yes, FREEGAN, that would be good. But since we're doing this mostly for the purposes of stopping things from going to the landfill, then that kind of defeated the purpose of what we were doing as FREEGANs.
It was still technically FREEGAN. It's a little loophole in the system, but
yeah, well, if you're doing it for money purposes, then it was totally. Another time it was our friend's birthday, and they invited us to the birthday thing.
And the birthday thing was at a restaurant. Did have to make an exception on that.
But you don't really have to. Well, we could have went, right, and just not ate, which is a little awkward. So we chose to eat, but again, if this was about money for us, then that would be a big deal, like if we were trying to spend zero money. But since it was because of the waste thing, we ate out that time. I don't know. I don't know. How do you feel about it? It definitely broke our freegan thing. That's not. There's not even a way around it.
It broke our freegan thing, but again, we weren't trying to go strictly for like it not costing us anything. It was more like we went, we ate, our plates were clean. It just happened.
Yeah, and that'll happen. I mean, I guess you have to allow yourself room to do that sort of thing. But the other thing to remember is, you don't always have to go out to eat for a birthday party or for birthdays, you know. That's something I realized throughout this is a lot of American culture is centered around food, but it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, like, could have totally had like a potluck or something like that. I mean, it's okay to go eat out, but just on this occasion, we just made sure we had clean plates, so.
Let's talk about what we're going to do going forward.
So, what we're going to do going forward is, I mean, after doing this experiment, we've seen how much produce and stuff gets thrown away, and we're just going to continue getting produce and going to other places and getting stuff out of the dumpster and donating it to people, because there's still just so much food being wasted. But yeah, going forward, probably buy or not buy a lot of our produce and buy more of the necessities or things we know we can't find in the dumpster, but just being a lot more strict about. I forgot where I was going with that. Oops.
What she means to say is we will from now on be checking the dumpster before we walk into a grocery store. We'll definitely get most of our produce from the dumpster because it's readily available. Why not? But like you'll see later on in the video, we went grocery shopping. We bought things like tofu. We'll buy pastas. We'll buy packaged type food, stuff like that. And we got a little carried away when we went to Costco and bought some things just because they were such good deals. I'm going to go ahead and cut to the part where we went to Costco and you'll see some of the things we bought. And then we'll come back here and just close this out. Hey guys, so we went from not grocery shopping for 2 months to getting a Costco membership from my cousin for my birthday. And that's what we're about to do. So this could be a bit overwhelming. Gotta get the carrots. Tell us how much that is. For how many pounds? 10 pounds. Lots of carrot juice to be made and snacks to be had. So this is organic tofu. How much is it? $5.69 for how much?
$5.69 for 4 packs.
4 14 ounces. So a net weight of 3 pounds. I've always wanted to buy just a big sack of the rice the way they sell it here in our Asian markets.
Tomatoes.
She said, did I say tomatoes? Organic superfood veggie burgers. Okay, I see you, I see you. So yeah, going from buying food only from the dumpster and then going to a huge big box place like that, I got a Costco card from my cousin for my birthday. So, you know, it was our first time going, and I don't know, I like Costco a lot. I think we'll continue shopping there for like pastas and maybe some things from now and then, but mostly our grocery bill is produce, and now we know how to get it for free and reduce waste at the same time. So,
winning.
I guess that's it for today, you guys. If you guys have any other questions for us, leave them down below and I'll try to get back to everyone. Madison's gonna be in another video with me later this week, so make sure you look out for that. It'll be on Friday, and it's gonna be a story about how we met. Are you excited about that?
I'm so excited about that.
You're cute. Okay guys, but I guess that's it. Until next time, you know what the drill is. Tell them, babe.
Create the peace.
You have to have a peace sign. Like, what is that?
Create the peace. I can't reach it.
Get it. Bye guys.